I pledge my faithfulness to the Niners and their Hall of Famers, for which they stand, one nation, under an empire, invincible, with 5 rings, and domination over all.
I know the empire's on fire. I heard slow feet, don't eat, so I compete. Niner gang, turned up, we hard to beat. Give me the rock, keep watching the score sheet. Niner empire, we on fire, we bring the heat. Run it up, we run it up. Let's go. Run it up, let's run it up. Come on, we run it up, run it up, run it up.
Run it up. What up, Niner Empire? Welcome everyone to another Niner Empire Podcast Live, episode 7. I'm your host, DJ Juice, the official DJ of Niner Empire, vice president of the Richmond chapter, California, founder of NWA, Niners with Attitude, and Locked In Radio DJs.
What's up, Niner Empire? Jamil Williams, 619ers out of San Diego, California.
Hey, Niner Empire, this is Naomi. I'm out of El Paso, Texas, and I handle all the social media for Niner Empire.
Niner Empire, what's going on? It's your boy Hype Man 49. Locked In Radio DJ, official hype man of Niner Empire, president of the PA Faithfuls. Shout out to the Hit Squad.
Niner Empire, Joe Leonor here, founder of Niner Empire. Before I go any further, I got to say welcome to the family to a few folks. We got our newest chapter out of Finland, Jane and Mattia, and I apologize if I mispronounce it. Jane is our president. Jonai is our vice president out of Finland. We got a new chapter out of the Bay Area Faithfuls. We got to give a huge shout out to Keisha Graham. Out of South Jersey, we got to give a shout out to Kiana Wright, our president out in South Jersey, representing our South Jersey. We got another chapter in Houston, Niner Straight Business, our president, Ronald Lilly, and our vice president, Dwan Lilly. And then we have our 49er Faithfuls out of LA. Big Al is our president, and TS is our VP. And then out of North Little Rock, Arkansas, we have Kenley Donahue as our president. Our VP is Mr. P himself. So we appreciate you guys. We welcome you to our Niner Empire family. 20 years, 2 decades of bringing fans from around the world together. And this is what Niner Empire is all about. Appreciate you all. Thank you.
Niner Empire Podcast is proudly sponsored by Gold Bar Whiskey, ShotSticks.com, NinersWithAttitude.com. And if you're interested in becoming a sponsor of the Niner Empire Podcast, please email info@NinerEmpire.com. That's right, y'all. A couple weeks ago for the home opener, we had a good friend of mine, the legendary Money B from the groundbreaking, iconic platinum group Digital Underground, came over and filmed his brand new video for Run It Up, his brand new Niner anthem. We have him right here. What's up, man? Welcome back to the show.
What up, man? Thanks for having me back, as always.
Doors always open, man. I'm just telling the folks about this new video, man. What you want to tell the people about this new video?
Well, the new video, it's the it's our new anthem, Run It Up, and we shot it at the Niner Empire tailgate at the home opener. And when you see the video, you can just tell the vibes were great. I always say the video starring DJ Juice and Joe Lenore with a special guest Money B in that thing. Looking real good. So I'm excited, man. I hope everybody gets a chance to check out. Well, we're about to play it, right?
Yes,
but
about to play.
Everybody can just see, kind of like bring you inside and sort of get how it feels to be out at one of our home tailgates.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a vibe, and man, I'm excited also, man. It was fun shooting it.
Yeah, and shout out to everybody that helped us make it happen. My guy Josh and Johnny, they shot it. Of course, you guys for hosting us. Ton Teasy for holding me down and doing everything that she do.
Shout out to Ken from 49er Tailgate for the additional footage.
Yep, for the additional footage. And I don't know if you saw the little pop out of New Orleans.
Yeah, I
real
got
quick.
a little snippet in there, a little snippet from the New Orleans takeover.
Hey man, you know, when we take over, we take over.
Heck yeah,
But
hell yeah.
you know, I'm just hoping that everybody enjoys it. You know, we're gonna see it here, but also when you get a chance, pop over to the YouTube channel, Money B DUTV,
There you
and
go.
subscribe because you know we got footage. So I'll have some behind the scenes BTS that I'll make shorts of and show on the YouTube channel as well. Plus I got a bunch of new music, you know, and
There
I'm
you go.
always and I'm gonna start posting some of our classic live digital underground performances, like
There you go.
full shows starting next week. So definitely
Right.
subscribe to Money B DUTV. And once again, thanks to the entire Niner Empire. That's all the chapters that were there. You know, we had Oakland, we had Hayward, we had, you know, you can tell me more of who all else was there. But if
Richmond
you was
chapter.
there,
Yep.
Richmond, yeah, you're in the video if you was there that day.
Yeah, they were in there. They were in there, man. Everybody loved it. So we're gonna world premiere it. If you have nothing else to any more information to give, then we're gonna world premiere the brand new first premiere right here on the Niner Empire podcast. Money B from Digital Underground with the new Niner anthem. We've been playing this all over already for a month. It's called Run It
Right.
Up.
Now you got the visual.
Now we got the visual. Run it up. Let's run it.
Let's run it.
Audio.
You got to start over with the music.
Audio. Start it over. Audio.
Start it over, audio. You got to click on the audio button.
While we get the audio straight, man, it's on all streaming platforms. And make sure when we should have it straight by the time this airs, but when you post your reels or stories, make sure to search Money B, Run It Up, and use that as the song for your post. We've been doing it already, so we're just trying to get this in rotation everywhere. I'm sending it to all the DJs out there. I've sent it to a lot of DJs already, but if you're a DJ listening, holla at us and I will send it to you. You know, I'm a DJ that DJs with visuals, so I DJ with videos. So I'm definitely going to be using this one.
Yeah, and actually what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add the video to the DJ pack, Juice.
There you go.
So that link with the music, you'll also be able to download the video.
Perfect.
By tomorrow, if you play videos in your sets.
There you go. So we got you ready to run it, B? There it is. Turn that up.
Money B, Digital Underground, San Francisco 49ers. Y'all know the Empire's on fire. I heard slow feet, don't eat, so I compete. Niner gang, turned up, we hard to beat. Give me the rock, keep watching the score sheet. Niner Empire, we on fire, we bring the heat. Run it up, we run it up. Let's go. Run it up, let's run it up. Come on, we run it up, we run it up.
And turn it up.
Let's run it up. Okay, fresh 49er jersey, Money B has that. Plus he rocking his red and gold snapback. When the season start, I don't know.
I like that hat.
Niner game on, you probably shouldn't talk to him. Cause we locked in, even if it's preseason. We screaming Niner, and we don't need a reason. It's the culture, been with it since Joe and Clark did it. Rice and Young, 2 homo away, we coming through. I'm with the gang, man. They on the same thing. Notice how we greet each other with that bang bang. See a red in the city, the takeover is real. Going dummy in the stands and on the field. This is our year, and I'ma stand on it. Probably head to Vegas, put a couple grand on it. Chip ring, yeah, the team and the fans want it. Faithful to the bay, what I say, cause I am from slow feet, don't eat, so I compete. Niner gang, turned up, we hard to beat. Give me the rock, keep watching the score sheet. Niner Empire, we on fire, we bring the heat. Run it up, we run it up. Run it up, let's run it up. Run it up, come on, we run it up. Yes sir, run it up, let's run it up. Game day, hit Levi's, out in Santa Cruz. Sipping on something more potent than antifreeze. Tailgating with the steaks, tacos, and spaghetti. Told Joe, get the 49 stick ready. 49 shots, 49 beer chugs. 49 fave folk, showing real love. You know we gold-blooded. Stadium flooded, screaming at the other team and they can't cut it. Players stepping through the tunnel, now it's really scary. Offensive weapons on the field like the military. And if the other team got the ball 14 inches, gold rush defense, we stingy like the Grinches. Lit to the last tick, got a clock expired. Win or lose, we rolling with the empire. Money B, OG forever fortified. Reppin' with my Niner gang worldwide. Yeah, slow feet, don't eat, so I compete. Niner gang, turned up, we hard to beat. Give me the rock, keep watching the score sheet. Niner Empire, we on fire, we bring the heat. Run it up, we run it up, run it up, come on, let's run it up, run it up, let's go, we run it up, run it up, let's run it up, come on. Yeah, Bay OG, Money B, Niner Empire for life.
Superstars.
And I need all my faithful, whether you started at Keysar, Candlestick, or you just tapping in at Levi's. Rock with me like this. Say, gold-blooded, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Gold-blooded, let's go. Let's go. All right. Gold-blooded, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Gold-blooded, let's go. Let's go. For sure. For sure.
Let's go. Run it up. There it is. There it is, man. I hope y'all loved it like we did.
I got shout out to Eric Jew. You heard me?
Yeah. Shout out to Eric Jew. It's a little shady connection there, but shout out to Eric Jew. I seen a couple of chapters in there. I seen the Richmond chapter. I seen Hayward. TEF was in there, man. A bunch of other people came through this to hold us down for that video shoot, man.
Yeah, that's
Okay. It's a little choppy.
but
There it is.
like before the game, just pop in and run the video through from the YouTube channel. Let's run them numbers up and the views.
Definitely. Again, Money B DUTV is where you can see the video, and he's gonna be posting some classic digital underground footage never seen before. So we definitely always support you. You know, we anything you run my way, you know I play it.
Yep. And then like I said, that NWA hat was hitting in that video.
Oh yeah. I got the
Ready to get that thing back together.
You had the red and gold.
And
yeah.
Yeah, the red and gold one was hitting. And anybody that's that checked it out and you saw the Run It Up t-shirts, you know, like I said, we'll have the link for the website as soon as tomorrow. And you can get your Run It Up t-shirts, the remaining t-shirts, because it was a limited run. So if you want one, you definitely want to hit up merch.com or check in with ninerempire.com.
Yeah, we're gonna blast that link tomorrow. We're gonna blast that link tomorrow on all our socials. So we're gonna do the collab tomorrow, and we'll let you guys know where you can get the shirt. Shout out,
yep.
Shout out Tone Teasy in the chat. I see you, girl. What's up?
Tone Teasy. And Juice, I hit up my content manager and I got a meeting with them with the distributor about why it's not showing, how to find it on Instagram and TikTok, because it should be showing up. Because everybody should run, like you said, run that song up when you do post and everything too.
Yeah, for sure. That's it. So we're gonna give y'all the info for the shirts tomorrow. So the video's up now. We premiered it on here. So we're gonna wrap it up on this segment, man. Money B, thank you for being here one more time. You're always welcome back. Our door is always open. So we're gonna move on to the next section.
Yep, and I hope to see y'all.
Niner Empire, what's going on? It's your boy Hype Man 49. Run it up. That's a dope anthem right there. So past weekend we were in Tampa and we had a Whistle Game podcast. Monty, who was at the tailgate hanging out with the faithfuls and doing some segments of 1st and 10. So let's see what happened and take a look. Let's go.
What's up? It's Monty, 1/3 of the Whistle Game podcast here in Tampa Takeover. We out here. It's thick. It's heavy. We got DJ Mr. Hold Up on the 1s and 2s. We got Mr. Bar None, William Floyd in the building, signing autographs all day, man. It's heavy.
All right, if y'all don't know the raffle, 315.
Heavy, baby.
We're gonna announce the raffle, the 50-50 raffle, and 3.
What's up, boy? Your Monty here, 1/3 Whistle Game Podcast. I got my man Ball Nunn here. I got a question for you. If you could relive one moment in Niner history, what would it be?
One moment, going back and getting this one right here, baby. Going back and getting that right there.
Look at that beauty.
That's the last one we got.
Look at that
That's
beauty,
Super Bowl
baby.
29, baby. Me, Rick Waters, Steve Young, Jerry Rice, John Taylor, all the dogs getting it in, baby. If I can relive one moment, it's going back and winning this right here.
Let's go. Bang, bang.
What's up? It's your boy Monty, 1/3 Whistle Gang Podcast. I'm here with President and Founder of Tampa Niner Empire, John Downer. I got 2 questions for you.
Go ahead.
Shanahan or Harbaugh?
I have to go with Harbaugh.
Okay. If you could relive one moment in time, the catch or the pick at the stick?
The pick at the stick.
Oh, that's a great play. Memories. There you got it. You got anything for the faithful?
Yeah, I just want y'all to come out, support, come out and have fun. We got a fabulous tailgate that's going to be going on in Lot 14, Niner Empire. We're going to collaborate with the Spartans of Florida. All good. Let's have some fun. Go Niners!
Niners. This is Dub City, baby.
Dub City!
What's up? I'm here with Mike Beckman, president of the Germany chapter. I got 2 questions for you. Harbaugh or Shanahan?
I go with Shanahan because both of them don't have a ring right now, but Shanahan still has a chance to. So I go with Shanahan.
Got it. If you could relive a moment in time, the catch or the pick at the stick?
I think a lot of people will go with the catch, so I go with Bowman. Pick 6.
The last play at the stick. That's not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. What's up? Monty here with my daughter Lily. Got to bring her out here early, teach them young, baby. Kind of faithful. Got one question. Who's your favorite player?
Slick Rick, Ricky Pearsall.
I like it. Slick Rick. Let's go. Can it bang, bang?
Bang, bang.
You got to do it better than that.
Bang, bang!
There you
What's
go.
up? It's your boy Monty here, my man Antoine, aka DJ Mr. Hold Up. His squad in the building. Squad. Locked in radio DJs. We out here in Tampa Takeover. I got a couple questions for you.
All right, let's do it.
Shanahan or Harbaugh?
I'm gonna go Shanahan. As much as he gets on my nerves, but I'm gonna go Shanahan. I love Harbaugh. I love how he came in and turned around. I think we were 2-14 at that time, and we went to the Super Bowl. But I'm gonna go with Shanahan just because of his offensive mastermind at times.
So they say.
Yeah, so they say. But I'm gonna go with Shanahan.
All right, I'll take it. Next question. If you could relive a special moment in Niners history, the pick of the stick or the catch?
Oh, I'm definitely going to pick at the stick because I saw it with my own eyes on TV. Obviously, the catch, I was young, so I didn't see that on TV. I saw the highlights and everything, but the pick at the stick, I remember exactly where I was when it happened, and I was going berserk. And that took us to the playoffs, so it was much special to me than the catch would be to others. So I'm going with the pick at the stick.
I like it. There you go. You heard it here first.
Hold up, squad.
Let's go. Awesome. Thank you, Monty, for getting the video footage. Shout out to Whistle Game Podcast. Also, congratulations and big success for the past weekend to the Tampa Niner Empire chapter. Everyone that came from that takeover weekend said they had a ball. One thing I want to say, if you're either at the home tailgates or you're on the road, make sure you look for Niner Empire cameras. We will be doing our first and 10 segments at all of the poppin' tailgates. It's your boy Hype Man 49. Let's move to the next segment. Let's go.
What's up, guys?
Juice, you there, bud?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
You know, I'm just thinking a star-studded show. First we had Money B, now we have Super Bowl champion William Floyd up in here. It just blows me. You know, Will, you've been a huge supporter of Niner Empire from day one. We appreciate you. I heard the cat Antoine was acting like he's that young or whatever. He's old as shit. So the fact that he said the pick at the stick other than the catch, we're gonna have a little talk with Antoine because without the catch, there'd be no, history.
I just think people are probably picking that because they probably weren't around for the pick at the stick. So, like, for example, me, right? I was already born, but I was a kid. I was at the pick at the stick. I saw it live. So if I had to relive it, I was there to begin with. So maybe that's why people are going with that.
Yeah, a lot of these guys acting like they're not that old. They're old. I know them. They're old. So, but other than that, William Floyd, we appreciate you. Like I said, we know that you've been a huge supporter of Niner Empire. Anytime, you know, you visited several of our chapters from all over. And I know Juice wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on this Sunday with our tailgate.
Yeah, well, man, first of all, man, thank you for your time. Thank you. Welcome to the show. You know,
appreciate that love. Appreciate it, baby.
Oh, yeah. I just want the people to know, like, some people don't know, how'd you get your nickname Bar None?
Oh, man, let me see. So I come out. I'm the last fullback to be drafted in the first round. I got to throw that out there first. So I'm the 28th pick. My agent's like, man, you're not going in. We're going to sit you out for a week. We're going to try to see if we can, you know, raise up the price a little bit. And that's what they did, man. They held me out for a week. Went in like a week later. First person I see getting off the bus is Ken Norton Jr. He yells at me from across the way. He's like, oh, is that the best fullback in the NFL, Bar None? I have no idea what he's talking about, right? So I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's me. So end up going in the Carmen policy, Dwight Clark. Love Dwight Clark. You talk about the catch. That's, you know, he was the president of the team when they drafted me. But going there, sign my contract. Right after I finished signing, Dwight tosses the paper over to me and he's like, check this out. So I read the article and it's like big on the front page. William Floyd coming to camp today. Last rookie in camp, felt like he's the best fullback in the NFL, hadn't played a play in the NFL. So end up going to practice that day, man. I'm telling myself the first person I go against, I'm gonna have to knock myself out trying to get him. Happened to be Gary Plummer. So I run up in there, man. Me and Gary Plummer, boom, hit him. His helmet pop off his head about 6 feet in the air. You don't believe me, y'all. You don't believe me, just ask Ricky Waters. He always tells the story. So hit him, helmet pop off his head. He tried to fight. I hit him with a right. Now I'm trying to fight everybody out there. And back then, you know, it's like Charles, man, Richard Dent, Dion, you know, I mean, just all these future Hall of Famers, man, that's, you know, I'm out there trying to get with. And George kicks me out of practice. He's like, William, get off the field, get out of here, blah, blah, blah. He just cuts me out going off. So I finally, you know, after I finish, you know, Brian Young comes and grabs me. I slam my helmet on the ground, start walking to the locker room. Next thing I know, I feel this big paw on my back, man. You know who had the biggest paws on the team at that time? Jerry Rice. So I feel this big paw. I turn around, it's Jerry, it's John Taylor, and both of them, man, I done lost my mind, man. I done slung off my helmet about 20 yards. I done came out my shoulder pads. You know, I'm about to get in the drop strap almost. I'm like, I done really like saw red. And next thing you know, Jerry comes up very calmly and says, look here, rookie. I love your intensity. Now go pick up all your shit and get back in practice. Okay, Jerry. I mean, what do you do, yes, man? Sir. So what do you do? My first practice ever in the NFL, George Seifert kicked me out of practice and Jerry Rice put me back in practice.
Wow, there you go.
So then, but that still don't finish the Bar None story now. So for about 5 weeks until I got my first start against Detroit, I think I scored 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, something like that. Got player of the game. Barry's on the other side, you know. I'm like, I'm getting player of the game, and Barry Sanders on the other side of the field. It's crazy. My first start. So it was bar soap, barbell, jail bar, you know, bar soap, everything but Bar None. So you know, the fellas made me earn that. It took 5 weeks, but it stuck after that Detroit game after I got my first start, and that was that.
I mean, that's, man, you just named like everyone's favorite everything in that every player you named is like Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So man,
hey, Juice, this is what you get with Will. Will's just a down to earth. He's a fan. He's one of us. And like to hear these stories from a 49er faithful, it just blows us. You know, like we'll sit here all day, Will, and listen to you.
Hell yeah. I'll ask you.
I got plenty of them, dog.
I'm a nerd. I'll ask you specific questions. Speaking of, I got a question for you, right? So you go to Florida State, national champ. You come to the Niners, rookie season, Super Bowl. Like, that doesn't happen very often. You know what I mean? You go to the divisional playoff game, 3 touchdowns, first rookie to do that. You score one in the NFC Championship game. You score one in the Super Bowl. Like, people don't understand, like, that doesn't happen all the time. And to get back to that, you see, we haven't we've been back to the bowl, but we haven't won. So it's like it's not enough just to get back. So it's like, I know you reflect on that, but like, what are your thoughts on that? To be like, damn, like when you were living that national champ, Super Bowl champ, and then we ain't won it since.
You know, that sequence right there was crazy, man, because it was a lot of firsts on that. You know, helping Coach Bauer win his first national championship at Florida State, Charlie Ward winning the Heisman, you know, the first Heisman Trophy winner to not get drafted. You know, so it was a lot, but he did get drafted in, you know, in basketball, you know, I think he was the 21st pick to the Knicks. But man, that time right there was crazy because it was like you felt like all you was gonna do was win. And I never forget walking down the hallway where it was myself, Brian Young, and Richard Dent. And we're in Colorado Springs getting ready to get our rings, you know, at the ring ceremony. And Richard was like, man, I'm gonna tell y'all young fellas now, man, y'all better enjoy this because it took me 10 years to get back to this point, you know, because they won it in 85, you know, got it done with Walter Payton and them guys. So he felt the same way, like they win it every year after that. And I'm talking to him, and me and BY kind of look at each other like, okay, Big Dan, but yeah, we finna get this again next year. You know what I'm saying? That's our mentality. We ain't even celebrating this Super Bowl because we trying to go get it again next year. And he was right, man. I enjoyed it. We enjoyed. I'm glad we did enjoy it because that was the last time that, you know, I went back to the Super Bowl, and then that the last time that the team done been back. It's definitely time to get off number 5.
Man, we need
you know what I'm saying? And I've been to every one of them. I was out in Vegas, you know, and I mean, I've been to every one of them, you know, so I've been there with the Niners, man, you know, since I left there trying to get it in with them. So, you know, I think we getting close, man. We just got to find a way to get over the hump for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We got DJ Mr. Holdup out in Tampa, said he had a great time hanging out with you.
Oh, yeah, that was a blast there, bro.
You know, our chapters put it down in every city we invade. So before we move on, I just want to see what's life after football like for you? Like, what are you up to these days? How often do you come back to the Bay?
Well, I'm going to actually be out to the Bay. I'm leaving tomorrow, heading that way, of course, coming out.
Segue.
But I do Florida State radio. I'm like in my 16th, 17th season. My first season was Coach Bowden's last year. So I've been doing, you know, color analyst for the Florida State ever since, you know, basically that time. So get to travel around with the team, man, everywhere all fall during the spring. I'm chasing my grandbabies. You know, more enjoying that, just enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to live and stay around as long as I can. Feel me?
Yeah,
so, that's all I'm doing right now. Just loving Florida State football, like I said, bro. We played Stanford, so I'm coming back home. You know, shoot, my baby girl, my Cali girl, you know, she was born out in Palo Alto Hospital.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what she talks about. She's like, Dad, make sure you go by the hospital, whatever. I'm like, for what? You ain't there no more. I got to see all that. You know what I'm saying? But she know how the kids, they want pictures. We told me to go in and take a picture of an old crib or something. But no, it's all good, man. I love the yay, man. I love being out there the whole time. And yeah, I definitely make it out there at least once or twice a year for sure.
Okay. So, yes, so that leads us into the next one is you're going to be at the tailgate this weekend, Green Lot 1 near Pole 16. We're going to have, bar none, William Floyd signing autographs. We have the price sheet on the screen, man. We invite all the faithful to come out. And you want to add anything to that, Joe?
You know, I got to give a huge shout out to you too, Will, because a lot of times, I mean, you being a Super Bowl champion, these 49er fans love our old school Niners. And I don't mean to throw old school out there, but you know what I mean.
No doubt.
And so a lot of times with players and everything, they always want it as far as like, I want $20,000 to show up to your tailgate and everything. But what I try to explain, we have players like you and Jesse that come out, you know, and so this is a donation for your time when people buy your autograph, and it's something that sticks up in their room forever. It's like in their trophy case because you obviously mean a lot to us Niner fans. So, you know, for you just being one of us, it means the world. And you sit down and chill with all of us. You eat with us. You break bread with us, and it's just a blast, and we appreciate it.
That's real cool, yeah.
Yeah, it's all love, man. You know that, man. Like you say, I done been out there rolling with you since the beginning. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, what was I think I was out for a bowl, and we was rolling. We was like Snoop Dogg. Snoop was doing something up at one of these little colleges. but I came through your spot right there in
Yep.
Foster City, bro. And
Yep.
it's always been love, man. So I mean, it's it's always gonna be love because you always show love. So I appreciate y'all, brother Faithful. It's always been me, a Niner. That's how I look at myself. You know what I'm saying? A Niner forever. So one
Forever.
love.
Yes.
You know what I did want to ask you, and I'll it'll be quick, but when you're at Florida State and you have these younger kids, do they realize who they have in front of them? Like, this is an actual Super Bowl champ. And I know a lot of players have gone through Florida State, but do they realize, like, you're with them all the time? Do they try to get in your mind sometimes, or you know what I mean? Do they know what's in front of them?
Oh yeah, I mean, I chop it up with all of them. You know what I mean? Like the quarterback now that's there. Got a great relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? The running back room. That's always going to be a special part of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a back, so I'm always going to talk to the backs. But just the team in general, they know who I am, man. Shoot up, Florida State Hall of Fame. State of Florida Hall of Fame. Maybe if I had didn't have that little twist up on the knee. You know what I'm saying? I could have got to the big dog Hall of Fame, but yeah, man, it's all love in Florida State, man. Similar for life as well. They've always had my back in Tallahassee. Coach Bowden, love him to death, man. Like one of the greatest mentors you can ever have as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Coming up at that time, going through college football. So for sure, I've been blessed.
Right on. Well, I'm real excited to have you this Sunday there too.
That's what time.
Yes, definitely, man. Well, thank you so much, man, for your time and for chopping it up with us. We're going to chop it up with you this Sunday. So all the faithful, all the Niner Empire out there, come out and hang out with us. We're going to be this Sunday at the tailgate with William Bar None Floyd, Super Bowl champ, Florida State national champ. I'm like, man, but he's one of us, man, and we love him to death. And we always appreciate your time. And, man, we'll see y'all this Sunday at the tailgate.
That's what time. Love.
Right on, Will. Thank you, brother.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Man.
What's going on, fellas? Like hearing all of that history, you know what I mean? It was great to hear, sometimes from the players, like how things go for them on the field, off the field, and after the field, So thank you, bar none. So Niners Falcons Sunday night under the lights. Are you guys excited this weekend?
Man, that's our first night game of the year at home. I'm ready.
Oh man. So a couple questions for y'all, for the faithfuls. I'm sure they want to ask the same question. So first, tell me what you guys have in store for this weekend. What's going on?
Well, we've been blessed, and you'll hear eventually after this, we have another special guest with the Gold Bar Whiskey. Sam from Gold Bar Whiskey is going to be joining us.
It's my family.
And he sponsors Niner Empire at all the tailgates, and he's been a huge supporter of us. And for the first time, we are going to have our double gold chug. We're not calling it a beer because it's better than a damn beer. I'll tell you that much.
Definitely.
But for the first time, we're breaking history. We're going to have 49 chugs of this double gold, and it is good stuff. It really is.
It is good.
So,
it is good.
And then
we're just gonna do it in the glass that we do the beer chug in. We're gonna do it in that. So it's gonna look like a beer chug, but we're chugging the double gold.
Right. So we also have some whiskey as well that we're gonna do some double shots with that Sam's blessed us with as well. So exactly what Juice is holding up. So we appreciate that. We just have a lot of stuff. Them tailgates over in Green Lot 1 have been huge for us. It just brings us back together in a sense, because there's a lot of people that couldn't, like we mentioned in other podcasts, nobody wanted to make the 20-mile trip to Blue Lot, but having it in Green Lot's been huge for us, and it's been a blessing. So I'm excited again, and just have Will there, and it's just a lot of fun. I look forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be stacked. It's going to be nice.
Sunday night tailgate, man. Those are awesome. So we got Gold Bar, we got Bar None at the tailgate. Anything else special happened at the tailgate?
Other than if anybody outlasts a double gold chug, and they remember.
Well, of course, we're going to have like 3 rounds of the shot stick.
Right.
But, then we're going to have the double gold chug. Of course, we're going to have dope music with myself, my brother, DJ Mo One, and William Floyd. That right there, man. It's like, what else you need?
All right. Good. So, one question I have for you. I've been hearing rumors about something happening this weekend. I think Saturday. Can you tell me about that? Is the rumors true, or it's just rumors.
Heck yeah, we're gonna have a pre-party the day before, Saturday, October 18th, 6 to 11 p.m. It's the same spot we've been doing it the last couple of years. It's called the Clubhouse in Fremont. We've been posting all the info on all our socials. It's the official pregame bash for the Niners Falcons game. Once again, I'll be in the mix. We're gonna have burgers, tacos, fries, nachos, chicken strips, drink specials. I mean, all the faithful that are in town, they're gonna come party with us, and it's just another big family reunion, another chapter in another takeover, but this one's at home.
We're gonna have a few raffle prizes too, like I mentioned earlier. Sam, blessed us with more than a few bottles from Gold Bar, so we're gonna give some of those out as raffle prizes as well, which they won't be able to drink inside, but they get to take it home with them as a, drink it all you want outside and everything. But we're gonna give out some of that, some Niner Empire stuff, some NWA. It's been fun. The people at the place have been very nice to us, and they love us coming back. So
yeah, I love that location, man. Every time we go there, it's an amazing time. The food is awesome. The atmosphere is awesome. Juice and Mo has the vibe, and they be playing cornhole out there. Now I'm not a cornhole player, but a couple of times I was there, it got very competitive. So it's a great atmosphere. If you're going to the Bay to speak, you can definitely tap in with Niner Empire. Anything special about the tailgate instructions that people need to know before we go?
I think what I tell people is, Green Lot is a big lot, and it's split in two halves. We are in the back half, and it's right by the entrance. So when you first come in the entrance, you make that first left, and you make another left and another left. So it's 3 lefts, and we're like directly across from the Marriott. So we're in the back end of Green Lot 1, right a couple rows from pole 16. I mean, that's the easiest way I can put it to anyone. But we're definitely, when you're coming in the entrance, you can see us on the left. Just look for the Niner Empire NWA flags.
Absolutely. Anything else, Joe, before we go?
No, I'm real excited about every tailgate now. It's like the whole waiting and to be able to see the stadium and just having our old folks come through. And I'm excited, and I really want to see this double gold chug too. I'm excited about that because I want to see how many people are going to be able to handle that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the footage for that. Sounds like it's going to be an awesome time. Sunday night under the lights, Gold Bar, William Bar None Floyd at the tailgate, Niner Empire, Post 16. Let's go.
Let's go.
Niner Empire, tonight we're joined by Sam, the Director of Marketing and Partnerships for Gold Bar Whiskey, right out of San Francisco. Sam's got a serious passion for storytelling, brand building, and connecting culture with community, and Gold Bar Whiskey is doing exactly just that. From record-breaking events to partnerships that celebrate the Bay and beyond, we're diving into what makes this brand so golden. Hello, Sam. Thank you so much for being with us here today.
Naomi, thanks for having us. It's a pleasure to be here. And I just want to say I'm excited to see the crowd Sunday night after we get 49 people chugging a double gold. It's going to be rowdy in there.
It is. We're all excited. I'm actually going to be there, so I'm psyched to actually try this for the first time in my life. I'm out in Texas, and you didn't know that.
Okay, you're going to get into you're going to be one of the 49 on the chug?
Yes. I normally I'm on the camera and I'm live, but I'm like, no, this time I'll let someone else do the live.
I love it. I'm excited to see.
So, Sam, can you tell us a bit about your role with Gold Bar Whiskey and what drew you to the world of branding and partnerships? What makes working with a brand like Gold Bar Whiskey unique and different from any other brand that you've worked with?
Yeah, so I'm the Director of Marketing and Partnerships. So I kind of oversee all of our marketing campaigns and these cool partnerships that we have across the Bay Area and across the whole country. And, I really love just being able to tell a story of what the brand represents and to be able to meet all these amazing people through these partnerships. So we've got some, big marquee partnerships like with the San Francisco 49ers and with professional teams, but we also have all these great local partnerships, right? With Niner Empire and these fan groups and DJs and artists. So that's what makes it really fun. You get to communicate with all different kinds of people from all different walks of life. And, everybody's got their story to tell. And, we try to tell our story through all these people that we get to bring into the world and the community of Gold Bar throughout the years.
That's awesome. I know I I love my Gold Bar. So Gold Bar whiskey is probably based in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Can you share with us how the Bay Area culture influences the brand's identity? For those new to it, what makes Gold Bar stand out in the whiskey world?
Yeah, well, you know where we are, Naomi. I don't know if you're too familiar with the Bay Area coming from Texas, but we're on Treasure Island. So this is a island right in between San Francisco and East Bay. So, you know, we're literally in the heart of the Bay, and we're in this city that's, you know, founded on culture and community and tech and sports. And we bring a little bit of that into everything that we do. So, you know, we've got fans from all over the Bay Area. Like I said, we, you know, try to work with tons of local creatives and artists and musicians. And we host a lot of things at our distillery to, you know, try to build this community connection and have a meeting place for people that, again, is halfway between where, you know, a lot of people are located if they're in the city or the East Bay, or they're coming up from San Jose, or we have that space where we can foster that connection and invite people to, like Joe said, break bread, have a drink, and, you know, just enjoy being friends and being someone from the Bay Area.
Well, I am a little bit familiar, like just based on all the stuff I see on social media, and every time I go, Juice always kind of points out, oh, there's this and there's that. So I've never been there, but I can't wait to go visit.
You gotta come. We have a seat for you ready to go anytime you're in town.
I will. And like, since you're already talking about the creative experiences, I wanted to say congrats on the Guinness World Record. That's huge. Tell us how that idea came to life. Like, what was that event like? Because I've seen that you guys have a bunch of like really cute stuff going on all the time, and I'm like, I wish I was out there. But how was that, having all those making the Guinness World Record? Like,
I mean, you're lucky we didn't, you know, not get the world record by one person, or else I would have been upset with you that you weren't there and didn't help us get it. But no, we're always trying to do cool stuff, right? Like, you know, we always try to do things a little bit differently. We host a cocktail making class.
I've seen that, yes.
So we teach people, they come in, we teach them how to make different whiskey cocktails. We teach them how to be their own pro mixologist. And we were thinking, like, you know, how do we promote this in a unique way that's like the Gold Bar touch on this? And we thought, you know, why don't we try to set a world record for the most people making cocktails at once?
Wow.
So that's where the idea was born. And it took months of planning, you know, surprisingly going through all the hoops with, you know, the actual Guinness World Records and making sure that we qualified properly, and, you know, working with the judges. And we had 991 people come out on a windy day in San Francisco, outside with tools flying around from the Bay Breeze. But, you know, we had Giants legend Hunter Pence, World Series winner from the San Francisco Giants. He hosted the event, and you know, it was pretty crazy. Everybody made their, you know, signature whiskey sour.
Right.
And, we had a big celebration, and everybody, you know, got to say they were part of setting this world record. So it's pretty cool.
That is really cool. That is so cool. So speaking of world records, how do you feel about Niner Empire doing their very first beer chug, but not with beer, but with Gold Bar's very own double gold? Could you explain what double gold is?
I'm excited. So this is it here. This is our very first canned cocktail. It's called Double Gold. We made it in collaboration with Joe Montana. So it's his first canned cocktail. It's our first canned cocktail. You can see him there on the screen holding it. Joe can tell you. I bet Juice can tell you. Some of these other guys that have tried it. It's pretty damn good. We got a mix of whiskey, ginger beer, lime juice, and orange juice. So if you've ever had like a whiskey mule, that's like with the ginger beer and the lime, it's kind of like that. But a couple of years ago, when we were talking to Joe and we first started this partnership, we were asking him, you know, what do you like to drink? We want to make a cocktail. We want to make a cocktail called the Golden Joe because it's Gold Bar whiskey. It's Joe Montana. What do you like drinking? And, you know, he told us he wanted to make something with orange juice. So we thought about it for a couple of weeks. We tried, you know, tons of different recipes to see what was going to taste delicious. And then, you know, one day we thought, what if we just throw a splash of orange juice into a whiskey mule, you know, give it a little bit of, you know, sweetness, but give it a little bit of fruit flavor as well. So they go down smooth, maybe a little bit too smooth for some people, because they're just really good and easy drinking. But I'm excited to see how everybody, how quick they could go down in the 49 in a 49 double gold chug.
I know I'm gonna have to bring an extra shirt or something. So after Sunday, I'll let you know what the double gold tastes like.
I want your full review. I need a full review. Yeah.
So Sam, I was doing my research and I saw on on Gold Bar's website on your FAQ page that it explains the difference between whiskey and whiskey. I don't know, do you pronounce it differently? Because one's with an E and one's without a D. Like, can you break that down for us and why the difference of that matters?
Do you ever watch the show Hot Ones with Sean Evans on YouTube, where he makes his contestants eat the hot wings and answer questions?
No.
He's a very good. I say that because he's a very good researcher and he comes prepared with all his questions. And you're reminding me of that by checking our FAQ before and getting all the information. So I appreciate that. But it's a great question, and I think I don't know how common knowledge it is or not. That
it's not. I didn't know there was a difference. Like,
yeah, no. So basically, it's kind of the rule of thumb that you can go by to help you remember is typically countries that have the letter E in them will have the letter E in whiskey. So when you think about the main whiskey producers in like United States and Ireland, it's spelled whiskey with an E.
Ireland.
Some of the countries that are big whiskey producers that don't have a letter E in it, like Canada, Scotland, and Japan, there's no E in the name. Why that ever started is up for debate, but it's pronounced whiskey both ways. And if everyone ever asks you, you just got to remember if the country has an E in it. Most times there's a couple exceptions, but you're gonna have an E in whiskey as well.
You know what? Today I was driving down and I noticed this new bar out here, and it has whiskey in the name. And I saw that the E was in there, and I was like, now that you're saying that, I'm like, well, they're American, so
there you go. American whiskey, exactly.
There you go. Okay, so I saw the questions, and that one just stood out. I'm like, wait.
I like that question. It's a good one.
So, being a San Francisco brand, how does Gold Bar connect with the 49ers community and the local pride?
I mean, you can see it right here, right? Like I met Joe a few years ago, and Juice, and DJ Mo One, and we try to really support people at the grassroots level, and support what their creative endeavors are, and do so in a creative way. And we saw what they were doing at the tailgate, and we see other tailgaters, and we see other people within the community doing creative things, and we want to be a part of it, and we want to support what they're doing. So we used to come out to the tailgate quite often until all the tailgate rules got changed over at Levi's, but we'd be bartending out there and connecting. I had one day myself, my fiance, my mom, and my dad were all bartending at the Niner Empire tailgate, and
nice.
Juice and Mo were shouting us out on the mic, and we were in there doing the 49 shots with Joe. So, unlike some other brands, we like to get real personal with, the people that support us, and, make sure that they're supporting us and showing love that, we're giving that right back.
For sure. And you do, since I heard of Gold Bar, I have seen you guys around somehow, some way. Gold Bar is always there, like supporting us. Of course. If you could describe Gold Bar whiskey as a 49er player, past or present, who would it be and why? Maybe this is an easy one.
Can't not say Joe Montana past, You would like to go. I think though, for real, like there's a reason that we partnered with him, right? Because of all the stuff that he represents in the 49ers legacy and the way he carries himself, and the impact that he's had on the organization and the fans. We couldn't have thought of a better person to partner with, and he's passionate about Gold Bar and the product that we put out. So gonna have to go with Joe on that one. And the current guys, like, oh man, who do we got left on the roster at this point?
For real.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, I think like I was thinking about this one because Joe let me know this question was coming, and you know, I think I'm gonna have to go CMC. And you know, the reason I say so is because of the versatility. Like, you know, where we try to be with Gold Bar is like from, you know, the tailgate doing 49 shots to a fancy cocktail bar. You know, you can take this anywhere. You can, you know, gift it to your best friend, your boss, whoever, whatever it may be. It works in so many places, and we call it like you know, our taglines for moments worth celebrating. That's what it's all about, right? Doesn't matter who or where or when or why. If it's a celebration, Gold Bar's there, and it's versatile. You can bring it wherever you want. So kind of like CMC, put him at any position or all positions, and you know, he'll get the job done.
I know he's one of my favorite. He's been in my fantasy league for the past couple of years. It's been good and bad, but
good pick when he's healthy.
Yes. But that's a very good choice, because when you think about Joe, it's kind of like Golden Joe. Like he's just golden. Like he's our like up here, like shining with gold. Like just see, it's perfect. That's perfect.
Exactly.
So we have so many chapters, and everybody's always asking, how can we get some Gold Bar? So how can fans and followers stay connected and get their hands on Gold Bar near them?
Yeah, it's a great question. And I know, shout out to Joe on this one, because I know the man used to go to Costco and buy like 100 bottles and then ship them across the country, because we weren't able to do so at the time. But we are shipping to most states now. So big update at goldbarwhiskey.com. I think it's like, you know, close to every state that we ship to. We've got some new products here. Like we got this is our new retro edition that we did with Joe. So this is celebrating 40 years since the Super Bowl in San Francisco, where in 1985, where Joe won MVP. So it's a brand new bourbon, not only a new bottle, but you know, a new super smooth liquid inside too for people to try. And something that people has kind of been going viral this last couple of weeks is what the bottle comes with is this gold jacket can koozie. So that's why I'm wearing my gold jacket, so we can be twins here tonight. But with each bottle, this hangs off the side of it. So we got like 5 different designs here that you can collect on the back of the jacket.
Oh, that's too cool.
And you know, it goes on your can, which I'm drinking right now to keep it nice and cold. So,
so cool.
Some really fun stuff we're doing, and like, you know, we're looking forward obviously to the Super Bowl this year in San Francisco. So, you know, best way to do so, keep up with what we're doing and find out more information. You know, go to our website if you're interested in trying any of these products, and then really social media, Gold Bar Whiskey on Instagram. We post a ton. We keep the fans updated of what's going on. We got a bunch of events at our distillery. So, you know, definitely tap in there to see, you know, what's new and great that's going on in the Bay Area and beyond.
Yeah, for sure. For the faithful that come and hang out at Levi's, always check out what's going on at Gold Bar spot. And they always got something fun going on. So you don't want to miss that either. And Sam, I just wanted to thank you so much for all the support that you guys have showed Niner Empire and all the chapters we have around the world. We truly appreciate everything you do for the faithful and the way you continue to celebrate our community. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. And you know, same goes right back to you guys. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate all the love. You know, we wouldn't be here today without all the great Niners fans. So we're looking forward to celebrating the rest of the season with everybody.
That's awesome. So will you be there Sunday?
I'm not going to be there Sunday. I'm traveling this week.
Okay. I'll see you there.
I'm sure my phone's going to be blowing up with people sending me videos.
I'm sure.
Of this chug. And, you know, why don't we do like, can we throw out a prize for like the fastest chug, that person who finishes first? Like, can we let's give them $100 gift card to the Gold Bar Distillery. They can come by, they can bring some friends, have some drinks.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, or maybe we'll do like a chug or something. I don't know who can finish it.
Okay, figure out what we can do. Let's give out some prizes this weekend. Let's get some people over to the distillery for a good time. And I'm just looking forward to seeing all the clips from that.
Yes, I'm looking forward to being there. All right, Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you, Naomi. Appreciate it.
Yes. And next we have Jamil with the chapter spotlight.
Thank you, Naomi. That was a great interview with Sam from Gold Bar. That double gold sounding real good right about now. Wish I had some right now. So today on Chapter Spotlight, we got my boy Cho from the Natural State Niners. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks for joining us. So we're going to talk about your chapter a little bit, some of the stuff that you guys do.
Sure.
First, we got a video that you sent us that we want to take a look at. Let's roll the clip.
Now with my Niners, what do you call? Cereal the closest y'all done been to the bowl. We play our positions, we know our role. Never crack under pressure, we never fouled. From the start we had heart, and this one thing I gotta say. My being sounded clear, but we never moved out the bay. If you ain't trying to take it there, then get the hell out our way. They call me E40, I rip the yay.
49er faithful, ride with me. Red and gold blooded to the day I D.I.E. Reppin' Niner gang and it's all I bleed. Racking up dubs in my Levi jeans. And we run over the league with our whole team. We that number one seed cause we ballin'. Putting in that work early in the morning. Super Bowl team and now these haters salty. All we do.
All right, great video. All right, so Natural State Niners. All right, so a lot of the people watching the show right now, got a lot of people on the West Coast. So the people that's not from the South, talk to us about Natural State. What does that mean?
So we live in Arkansas, which is obviously the South. And so the Natural State is the nickname that we've adopted, and it's basically related to our like scenic beauty, our abundant wildlife, and natural resources like forests, lakes, rivers. I love to hunt and fish myself, so that's kind of how we got the moniker, the Natural State, and we've had it for about 3 decades now.
Okay, and you're in Jonesboro, Arkansas, right?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So you guys just had a anniversary recently. How long has Natural State Niners been a chapter?
We were established on May 13th, 2019, so 6 years. And then we had our executive council, which was established in December of the same year in 2019, so 6 years.
Okay. All right. Where are you at? We're having your watch parties?
We currently have our watch parties at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's on Redwood Boulevard in Jonesboro, Arkansas. We have a really good time there. So if anyone's ever in the area, feel free to stop by Buffalo Wild Wings. It's one location in the entire city, so you can't miss it.
All right, Sho, and you're the founder and president of Natural State. What made you start a chapter in Arkansas? What was your motivation for doing so?
Well, I was a devout and steadfast attendant of the St. Louis Rams games. So whenever the 49ers played the Rams, obviously I would make that game since it was a in-conference and division game per se. So I would travel there 4 years. And I always noticed like this group from Memphis that would be there. And it was this guy, one of my close friends. His name is Manuel, and he's with the 901, Manuel Brown. He's with the 901 Niners. And so I would see a couple of the Niners from Arkansas that I would know that would be traveling there. Leonard Smith, the name's the name, Vernon Sparkman. And so Manuel was actually in the chapter, 901 chapter. And so I kind of, we kind of exchanged numbers. We started talking. And I was thinking, well, maybe I can mimic something like they're doing and start something in Arkansas because I'd never heard of anything of that magnitude and that nature here in the state. And he kind of helped me and gave me some ideas and concepts and got me in contact with Joe. And then kind of everything took off from there.
Okay. And Sho, if I'm not mistaken, I think the first time I met you in your chapter was at the Memphis barbecue a few years back. So definitely remember that. All right. So we always ask chapters, what are they doing in the community? What charities do they support? So you got a lot of people, they feed the homeless. They're doing backpack drives and, Toys for Tots. You guys are, really setting the bar for what you're doing. Talk about some of the charities and organizations that you guys are supporting.
Sure, thank you. We currently we have the Wonder Warrior Project. Our Vice President Vernon Sparkman actually is a Purple Heart medal recipient. So he kind of motivated that community service project. We also have Sickle Cell Disease Association that we support, St. Jude's, Goodwill, and then we also do a lot of philanthropy within the city of Jonesboro. And so those are kind of our main ones. We also give out scholarships as well to rewarding and very, very amazing seniors in the Arkansas area.
Okay. I was very interested in the scholarship fund that you guys do. Do y'all target a particular high school, or how do y'all get the word out that this scholarship is available?
Sure. So the scholarship is actually a sons and daughters scholarship, primarily for our members. So it's kind of a reward for our members for their dedicated support of the Natural State Niners. We offer scholarships from $500 to $1,000, and it's very well received. We post on our Natural State Niners page on Facebook. So if anybody wants to follow us, just type in Natural State Niners on Facebook, and you can kind of see our scholarship recipients from the previous years.
Okay. I was telling Joe, man, I could probably talk to you all day about the stuff that your chapter does. You only got six years, as a chapter, but it seems like you guys have been around for much longer than that. So, some of the other stuff that y'all are doing that a lot of people probably want to hear about. You have this member of the month that you do. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. The member of the month is basically a program that we came up with to recognize a lot of our members. We want to have the retention and also keep up with the reclamation of our members and our organization. So every month, our membership coordinator, Alexa Scott, she does a drawing. It's all automated and online, so everybody can see it, all digital. And then we issue our members a $25 card, Amazon card, and we do that every month just to kind of give something back to our members, to let them know that they're very special, and we really appreciate them being members of Natural State Niners.
That's awesome. That's
Thank
awesome. And you have one very special chapter member. You have an honorary chapter member. Used to play for the 49ers. Who is that?
Ray Brown, and ironically, his nephew played football with me at Arkansas State University. And he said, "Hey, man, my uncle plays for the 49ers." And at that time, it was around the mid 90s. And so I didn't really put much thought into it. I mean, I was just a freshman in college. So we ended up meeting up with him. We actually hung out a couple times. And we approached him with membership, honorary membership. So he's our first honorary member. He's played for the 49ers for a long time. I think he's been in the NFL totally for 20 years or so. And so we just really wanted to acknowledge him, and he gladly accepted. There's a picture in the video of him accepting our certificate as an official member of the 49ers. So, and obviously he was our inaugural member and honorary member that actually was a 49er veteran. So we was extremely excited about that.
All right, we need to see what we need to do to get him on the podcast.
Oh, I'll definitely give him a call, and we'll pull some strings. I'll get him on for sure.
Okay, thank you. Last question.
Sure.
Well, not really a question, but so you do a kind of a give back to your committee members, your council, right? So you do a retreat. Is that at the end of every season? What was the last retreat that you guys did?
Our inaugural one was in Hot Springs. We've done one in Memphis. We've had one in Jonesboro. But basically, they do so much work. I mean, I am really blessed with an amazing and outstanding committee, executive committee, and they manage everything and kind of help me get things done, pull tasks. So it's an awesome team. So the last one we had was in Hot Springs. The first one was in Hot Springs. The last one we had is Jonesboro, Memphis. We, toured the pyramid, things of that nature, the Civil Rights Museum. So we just like to have fun, man. We love to have business, but at the same time, we like to enjoy ourselves, travel, have cookouts and things of that nature, and just, build a family the 49er way.
Okay. All right. So if you're a Niner Empire chapter president and you're watching the show, take your committee on a retreat. Your VPs, your treasurers, your sergeant at arms, show them how much you appreciate them, take them out on a retreat. Yeah. well deserved all the work that the committee does. So thanks
I
for
appreciate
recognizing.
that. And I also want to give a shout out to Joe as far as assisting with getting our chapter established. We're the first Niner Empire chapter in the state of Arkansas. We're also the first 49ers official headquarters fan club as well established in the state of Arkansas. So we've really done a lot of work here. And if anybody would like to be a member of our chapter, please just reach out to us on Facebook, and we'll give you a holler back.
All right, Show. Thank you for your time. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, Jamil. Thank you. Salute, guys.
All right. So next we'll take it to Joe and Anatomy of a Tailgate.
Hey, Freddie, I heard something about a retreat, like about the podcast people taking me on a retreat after this.
Actually, I have a cruise coming up. The Nuff Said second annual Nuff Said Tailgaters cruise will be coming up in June. So you need to get on the boat with us and let's roll.
There you go. Our gentleman, Freddie McLemore, Nuff Said Tailgate. He's from the Houston Texans fan base. Freddie is a member of the PFUFA, the Pro Football Ultimate Fan Association. He's also a member of the Hall of Fame Tailgate Association. I had the opportunity to meet Freddie. He actually came to our home tailgate one time, and then I had the opportunity to meet him up in Canton, Ohio this past Hall of Fame. What do you call it? Hall of Fame ceremony.
Weekend.
Yeah, weekend. It was a whole weekend, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I appreciate you jumping on, Freddie. One of the things that we always want to do is talk about other tailgaters and what goes into your tailgates, how you do things, because it's a lot of work. And I try to explain, it starts from the weekday all the way to the following week because we got to clean and do all that. So can you tell me a little bit about how your tailgate started? Nuff Said Tailgate.
Basically started, I'd met some people. I was at a road game in Pittsburgh, and I used to walk through the parking lot and see all the big tailgates. And, if you didn't know anybody or didn't have a wristband, you didn't get in. So kind of just started that way. And I was like, man, one day I'm going to have my own tailgate. And, I want to be the big tailgate that they talk about on the radio and all,
Right.
So I had these guys, they just invited me to their tailgate. So I went over there and, it was a 6-person tailgate. So my first tailgate was one parking spot, a barbecue pit as big as a sheet of notebook paper,
Right.
and one table, and that was it. And then it just started growing from there. And then one of my buddies said, man, you need a fire truck. I was like, shit, I do need a fire truck. I was looking at school buses. He's like, man, you dress up like a fireman, you need a fire truck. Like, so now I own 2 fire trucks.
Why a fire truck?
Well, it all started with my ex-father-in-law. He was in Vietnam and had Agent Orange real bad. And my mother-in-law, we were going through his stuff. And, after we had to put him in a nursing home, and he had his old fire helmet there. And she's like, here, you do something with this. And so I just kind of looked at it for a couple of years sitting in my house, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it painted. So I got it painted up, and then I was like, well, I need a fire suit, and it just kind of grew from there. And next thing you know, it's just out of control.
Just keep adding stuff. I see TVs on your fire trucks and everything.
Yeah, I got satellites. I got a shot machine I invented. I got 5 different shots, ice cold on tap. I got a margarita machine with 2 different flavors. Pellet grill on the back I can put on and off. It goes in a receiver hitch. Yeah, it's got everything. I can roll up and be a party. It's got all my tents, my tables, everything ready to go.
So one of the interesting things about tailgates is obviously with us, we're only allowed 3.5 hours, and that includes takedowns. So I know different teams vary. How many hours are you in the main parking lot of your stadium?
Yes, that has been becoming an issue the past couple of years. Actually, this year, it totally changed because we used to have early load-in passes,
right,
that we could purchase that got us in 2 hours before everybody else. So we essentially got in 6 hours early. Everybody else gets in 4 hours before the game. So that would give us 2 hours to get set up and be ready to go before everybody comes rushing in. Well, they took all that away this year.
Wow.
And it became a problem. So it's rough rolling in at the same time as everybody else. And, you're trying to put up tents and do stuff, and people are like, hey, are the shots ready? It's like, can I put this tent up first? So yeah,
Right.
that's a big burden that gets all of us. I mean, if you have any size of a tailgate, it's hard for everybody.
Do you have your core group of people that help you and like cooks?
Yeah, definitely. I have Vito that owns Vito's Chill and Grill, his own catering company. He married one of our members, and he's like, man, I want to do all your cooking. You buy the food and I'll cook it.
Wow.
So I was like, sheesh, you're hired. That's been
Say less.
It's been a blessing. It's like last year, he's like, one tailgate, we cooked 28 pork butts, and
wow.
We cooked 15 briskets and 8 pork butts the next tailgate. And so it's like, man, he's just irreplaceable, because we would stand out there and cook the whole tailgate before he rolls up with his big barbecue pit.
That's amazing. Does he start cooking earlier that day? Is he waking up wee hours in the morning to have it all ready? Because I know it's all time. It's all
he'll start cooking the day before, kind of cook it overnight and get it all shredded up, and then he has his Cambro boxes he'll put it in to keep it warm, and we'll get there and throw it in his warming box on the pit and warm it back up, and it's good to go.
It's a whole day's event, right?
Oh yeah, it's a whole week's event.
Pretty much, yeah. Even on visiting when we're away, you're still working on it.
Yeah, it's like today I was talking about food, as a matter of fact, and it's real hard on me this year because I started a new job where I travel every Monday and come home every Thursday, so I lose the whole week. So it's basically I got 1 or 2 days to try to get the whole tailgate together, and so I've been trying to delegate, and building this tailgate, it's trying to build a legacy for my kids, something I can leave to them that they can keep it going. So I'm trying to get them more involved of doing stuff and taking over, and so hopefully.
Give me one thing your tailgate's known for.
Shots, baby. Lots and lots of shots.
That's all that matters, right?
Or a fire truck. Everybody knows the fire truck.
There you go.
But yeah, in a couple of weeks we got the Niners coming out, and hopefully I'll see a bunch of y'all there, and we'll get to have a good time.
Definitely. Where exactly are you located? I mean, obviously you probably can't miss. You just look for the fire trucks in the main field, right?
I'm in the blue lot by Light Pole 20.
Light Pole 20.
You can find us on nuffsaidtg.com, or just Google Nuff Said Tailgaters. Our page will come up. Go on there, and it's a party.
I can't wait to come out. I'm actually not going out to Houston this year, but I can't wait to come. We've had a blast together just hanging out with you in Ohio and everything, and I appreciate you. And I understand. I think this whole anatomy of a tailgate is so important to bring the whole concept of what tailgating is, and it's just about bringing people together and having fun. Because in a lot of your pictures,
exactly,
people from other teams, and that's what we try to do as well.
I was just about to say that I've morphed into catering to traveling fans, because I travel and I love to have somewhere to go and tailgate, and somewhere I know I'll feel safe and nobody's going to be messing with us, and I want to give that to fans that travel to Houston. It's like, we had 700 Lions fans out there. It's like everybody gets along, It's like
100%.
The mounted police come over a few games. They'll come by and we'll give them water, food, or whatever they want. And,
absolutely.
Hey, man, you need water? You need something? They're like, no, we got a call that there was a crowd gathering over here. Like, it's just us. That's
right.
what we do.
We do the same thing
Yeah.
every home game.
Yeah, it's like, you know what it is, but we've had a few that have gotten crazy large.
Right. I think my last kind of question is, I see like you have so much space to tailgate, because obviously at Levi's they kind of structured us to very small little tailgates, and they're because we have issues with real estate issues in Santa Clara. But I noticed like you're able to put a tent up and everything. Do you have to rent that whole area, or how does that work?
Yeah, I have to buy however many spots I take up.
Got it.
So I'm paying, some weeks $100 a spot, and I may take up to 18 spots depending on how many people are coming. Like, yeah, so it's a lot of cost that goes into these tailgates that people don't see. It's like everybody's like, if you have a tailgate, it should be free. I'm like, well, I can't feed 600 people for free.
Tell my wife it should be free. See how that works.
And it was. I footed the bill all the way up until last season, and I lost a lot of friends over it. People that used to come that stopped coming, and most of the, my close friends, the people I've known for years, I never asked them to pay or nothing. So it's like, but a lot of people just quit coming, and it's like, man, I can't, keep doing this. People are like, well, if you have a tailgate, it should be free. I'm like, okay, well, you pay for next week then. I got this week. You pay for next week. We'll see how long this goes back and forth.
Or Freddie, go get a fourth job and you can pay for our tailgate. How's that?
Yeah, I mean, it was getting out of control to where it's like I just worked to pay for a tailgate that week, and then you have a tip jar out or whatever, and then the stadium don't like you to have getting tips or anything in the parking lot, so it's like we couldn't do that. But I would have 300 people there and leave with $84 and some nickels in the bottom. I was like, it's like I just spent $2,000 in food.
The struggle, but we continue to do it, right? Because we love watching people come together.
Yeah, I did it for years, and that's what it's all about. It's like when I first started my tailgate, anybody walk by, I'd be like, hey, come in, have a shot with me. Hey, come on, let's do this, whatever. And people were freaking out, like, what? This is weird. But it stemmed back to me walking through the parking lot, not knowing anybody. And man, I wished I could go in one of these tailgates, And so I was like, I came up with 3 rules. Everybody's welcome, no drama, have fun. And it worked, but then it worked too good. Yeah. It worked too good because everybody in the world, and then you have the radio station guys coming and they're telling everybody in the world to go there. So, now you went from 50 people to 300 people, and it's like, man, I got to get more beer and get more vodka and get more food and get.
But I appreciate you, Freddie. I mean, obviously, I know you watched the whole podcast. I appreciate you being on. I honestly, we had Hans as a guest, and my biggest thing is eventually there has to be a book out there with all the main tailgaters and the work and the love and why we continue to do it, because we just love bringing people together. So, and I know you're that exact same way and everything. So I definitely appreciate you being on.
We need to do a coloring book for the kids.
You ain't lying.
With all the colorful characters we have.
Right.
All the crazy characters.
You ain't lying there. So, but I'll definitely be seeing you soon. I appreciate you. We'll keep in touch, and when that coloring book comes out, dude, we're coloring together.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the invite, man. I had a good time. Great
right
podcast.
On, Freddie.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, brother.
Any Niners, like I say, y'all want to come out, I'm sure y'all might be doing your own tailgate. Y'all are kind of a big deal. So, but, like the Charger fans, they travel crazy. Every time they come, they bring 300 people, and it's.
Well, don't say free, because then our whole Niner Empire will be over there.
Yeah. Yeah. You can register on our website.
So,
but we got strong ass beer. Right. Strong beer. We've had people tell us they started bringing their own beer because our beer was too strong. They're like, I got too drunk last week, so I brought my own beer.
That's the whole concept of tailgating. Hello.
Exactly.
So
lay off all them shots.
Right. Much love, Freddie. Thank you so much for being on. I appreciate you.
All right, man. You have a good one.
All right, thank you.
All right, faithfuls, it's raffle time. We're giving away one raffle item tonight, and I'm waiting to see what that raffle item is going to be. But I want to thank you all for being so active in the chat tonight. I'm seeing all type of stuff from wanting to try the new double gold to somebody who said, "Yo, hey, send me a gold jacket, those little gold jacket koozies." But I appreciate all of the love and support that I'm seeing in the chat tonight. We're going to bring up the will for everyone, and then I'm going to let everybody know what it's going to be. Oh, breaking news. The raffle item is going to be an official NWA t-shirt, courtesy of DJ Juice, your favorite DJ. All right, let's get this wheel going. Let's see. Here we go for the NWA t-shirt. Congratulations to Tasha Says. You get a NWA t-shirt. Wait a minute. Is that we're doing one more? Oh man, I just seen what the next gift is. Oh man, there is another raffle item and we're doing it right now. Before we do it, I want to let everybody know to continue to be active in the chat. This is how you get your name on the wheel, and this is how you can win raffle items. This next raffle item is a Gold Bar bottle, a bottle of Gold Bar. Oh my, somebody's going to get a bottle of Gold Bar. Let's spin the wheel. Here we go. Who will it be? Congratulations to Will. Will, you will receive a bottle of Gold Bar. Remember, our raffle winners, don't forget to contact us at info@nanaempire.com to claim your raffle prize. Thank you, everybody. Let's go to the next segment.
Not an empire. That was a stacked show,
Giving me
man.
shit about the Gold Bar whiskey bottle. Damn it, Joe, put my name in there then.
Gold Bar whiskey NWA t-shirt. Like, wow.
Yeah, we got it. We got it, man. Not an empire, man. That's
I
our
really
show, man.
enjoyed tonight and having all of our special guests on. I appreciate you all for being here. Much love to the chat and everything. I'm going to turn it over to the Juice. I actually have to run right now because my kids are in the dark right now and I have to go pick them up. So I love you all. Thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Not an empire, man. That's our show. We went a little long today, but you guys saw we had a stacked show, man. Before we get out of here, be sure to watch our Nana Empire affiliates, man. Whistle Gang podcast with Ferb, He-Man the Fan, and Monty every Monday and every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And of course, my man right here, the Hypecast with DJ Hype Man, the official Hype Man of Nana Empire, 1 hour after every 49er game. Immediately following the game for after the game reactions. This should be hype. And then don't forget, this coming Saturday, man, we're doing the pre-party for the 49ers versus Atlanta. So if you're in town, Saturday, October 18th, this Saturday, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Clubhouse in Fremont. It's on all of our social medias. All the info is on there. It's a free event, all ages. So come by, have a drink with us, get some food, chop it up, and make some new lifelong friends. We want to welcome our special guest, Show, the president of Natural State Arkansas, Sam from Gold Bar Whiskey, Freddie Nuff from Houston Texans. Shout out to our sponsors, Gold Bar Whiskey, Shotsticks.com, NinersWithAttitude.com. And if you're interested in becoming a sponsor for the Niner Empire podcast, email all inquiries to info@NinerEmpire.com. If you're out of town somewhere and you're looking for fellow faithful to party with, look up one of our 200 plus chapters on NinerEmpire.com/chapters. If you're looking to start a chapter, just go to NinerEmpire.com and click the Start a Chapter button. And we will be seeing y'all next week, every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, for Joe, Jamil, Naomi, Avery, our producers behind the scene, Brian and Paulina. I'm DJ Juice signing off. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Go Niners!
Let's go. Middle over the middle's coming back, baby. Let's go.
Y'all know the Empire's on fire. I heard slow feet don't eat, so I compete. Niner gang turned up, we hard to beat. Give me the rock, keep watching the score sheet. Niner Empire, we on fire, we bring the heat. Run it up, we run it up. Let's go. Run it up, let's run it up.